Let's make U.S. nukes look more threatening and bring over a nuclear submarine while you're at it.
The United States will further enhance the regular visibility of strategic assets to the Korean Peninsula, as evidenced by the upcoming visit of a U.S. nuclear ballistic missile submarine to the Republic of Korea.
All the while, Washington says Pyongyang is acting like it runs a nuclear rogue state.
The two presidents announced the establishment of a new nuclear consultative group to manage the threat to the non-proliferation regime posed by the Democratic People's Republic of Korea.
Ah, yes, the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, which the DPRK joined back in 1985 so the U.S. would stop threatening Pyongyang with nuclear annihilation from South Korea. Lo and behold, the U.S. never did stop pointing its nukes at the North, leaving it with only one option: to leave the treaty and build its own nuclear weapons for deterrence. And just for daring to assert itself as a sovereign nation, the DPRK earned its place in America's axis of evil.
North Korea is a regime arming with missiles and weapons of mass destruction while starving its citizens. States like these and their terrorist allies constitute an axis of evil, arming to threaten the peace of the world.
It must have taken some serious mental gymnastics for the U.S. to come up with this narrative about North Korea, but it's not the first time America's actually accused others of doing exactly what Washington's done to them. Take Russia, a country that the U.S. has accused of launching a full assault on media freedom.
Let's be clear. The Kremlin is engaged in a full assault on media freedom, access to information, and the truth.
No mention of the West's sweeping ban of RT and Sputnik or the fate of WikiLeaks whistleblower Julian Assange.
Mitch McConnell says he's a high-tech terrorist. Others say this is akin to the Pentagon Papers. Where do you come down?
I would argue that it's closer to being a high-tech terrorist.
This guy's a traitor, a treasonist, and he has broken every law of the United States. The guy ought to be, and I'm not for the death penalty, so if I'm not for the death penalty, the only one to do it, illegally shoot the son of a.
After closing people's eyes and covering their ears, it's easy to sell the Western media as the freest in the world. Threatening countries with nuclear weapons, repressing journalists you don't like, and all the while pointing the finger at everyone else. Political projection at its finest.